تاريخية ودينية وسياحية نادرة هي مدينة سانت كاترين، والتي تحتوي على أماكن مقدسة كثيرة. دير سانت كاترين، جبل موسى والذي كلم فيه موسى عليه السلام ربه وتلقى فيها الوصايا العشر. بالتأكيد رحلة الصعود إلى هذا الجبل رحلة ممتعة. هنتعرف على القيمة السياحية لهذه المدينة. معانا مجموعة من الفلبين، يا ترى استمتعوا بهذه الرحلة ولا لا؟ هنعرف أكتر من خلال لقائنا معاهم. Nice to meet you. Your name, please.
My name is Bob Salarza. I'm from the Philippines.
Welcome in Egypt. First time?
Yes, it's the first time here in Egypt.
You are in the way to Jerusalem.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Do you consider this a step of pilgrimage or just a holy place?
Yeah, it's a holy place because of Saint Catherine and Moses and Mount Sinai.
Yeah. Have you read about it before coming?
Yes, because we're Catholic, so we read about it in the Bible.
In the Bible. Perfect. New Testament.
Yes.
Yeah. Your
Old
name?
Testament.
Old Testament. Old Testament is Hebrew. Yeah. Okay. So would you please tell me your name?
My name is Mirna Salarza. I'm his
Wife?
Yeah.
Okay. First time also.
Yes, first time.
Yeah. Do you have time to visit the monastery?
Saint Catherine, but it
Yeah.
was closed.
Today.
Yesterday.
You will visit
the-
today. You are going to go.
I don't know because it's closed.
No, I can't tell you. You can visit it today.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. What about the trip?
It's a long trip from Cairo to here.
Yeah, really?
It's about 7 hours.
7 hours. You enjoy it? You have a lot of photos?
Yes, a lot.
Do you know the places you pass by? I mean, the other cities?
Some of the places. Yeah.
Inshallah. So, your name, please?
Linda.
Linda.
I'm Linda.
Do you have time to go to ascend the mountain or no?
No, because I'm afraid I will not be able to endure the cold last night.
So, do you think that is exhausted for that? Maybe you don't like to ascend?
No, I like also to go, but only maybe I cannot manage anymore because of my age and
What's your age? You're still young.
my age 74.
Still young also. So, what about the food? Do you like the Egyptian food or not?
I enjoy the food also here.
Yeah. What kind of food do you enjoy? Have you tried fish? Have you tried
chicken? Yeah.
And what about the rice? Is it
Rice,
different
also
in
good,
the way of
also
cooking?
Good. It's also good.
I know that.
Mostly they offer, they serve us bread at sapati. Oh, I like that.
I think you like rice in Philippines. You are very
Yeah, in the
famous for
Philippines
the
we
rice.
eat
But
rice.
you cook it in different ways.
Yes, because that's our main food in the Philippines, rice.
Main course, yeah.
Yeah.
Your name?
Didi Palma.
Yeah. No mountain also.
No.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
So how could you enjoy the night? What are you doing at the night?
We went early. The food is it's very good.
You like the food?
Yes.
But you have something to do at the night or just relaxing?
Relaxing only.
Just relaxing. Your name,
Good
lady?
morning. I'm Lorna.
Yeah. So what about other places you visit in Tancaster?
Oh, it's a nice place. It's an awesome place. Yes, I like the place.
What is the best photo you have here?
The best photo there in Egypt. There in Egypt, the mountain. In the
mountains.
desert. Yeah.
Okay, because you ascending the mountain or not?
No, I wasn't able to go last night.
Yeah. And so, do you know what is the preparation to ascend the mountain? Do you have certain food? Do you have?
To go to the mountains, yes, we know that you have to have thick clothing and bonnet and a cane, but we didn't do that because our baggage is already full.
So, what are the message could you send to your Philippine about Egypt, to your people in your country?
To my fellow countrymen in the Philippines, you have to go to Egypt and see it.
Nice to meet you. I'm just talking about the mountain. Have you climbed the mountain yesterday?
Good morning.
Good morning. Your name first.
My name is Andrei. I live from Romania,
Yeah.
and coming here with one group pilgrims
Yeah.
from Romania in city Brașov. And
Going to Jerusalem.
yes, we visit in the trip. In this trip, one complete program: the monastery and the church in Jerusalem, Palestine, and Sinai, Saint Catherine. In this night, we visited Mount Sinai, Jabal Musa.
Yeah.
It was very important for Christian because is one strong moment in Mount Sinai. Moses received the table of judgment, and is one special moment for the people in the world, all the people in the world.
It's of course there is a lot about the Moses mountain in the Old Testament, the Bible.
Yes, is important because Revelation, one few Old Testament commandment,
Recommendations, 10 recommendations.
commendation, the stone commendation. Moses is very important for the Christian, the same Jewish and the Muslim.
So could I consider this first time for you to visit Egypt?
Not is the first time for me. Maybe it's 10 or 11. I don't know. Remember?
All including the pilgrimage or
Yes, pilgrimage. Only pilgrimage.
only pilgrimage? But you haven't an idea to visit Egypt for the sake of
Yes,
tourism?
I visit Egypt. I visit Cairo. I visit Saint Anthony and Saint Paul.
Have you visited
Minas.
a suspended or hanging church? Yeah, there is a church in Egypt, a very well-known hanged church, suspended. Yeah?
Abu Minas.
No,
No.
yeah, it's another one.
Other one.
Hanging
Arab.
church. It's hanging church.
Hanging.
Yeah, hanging. Yeah.
Hanging.
So when we talk about the trip to Moses Mountain, is it exhausted? Is it terrible or is very spiritual? What's your impression about it?
It's very spiritual. My opinion is very spiritual. The mount, all the pilgrim have one special sentiment in Jabal Musa.
What's your impression about the food in Egypt?
The people is very nice in Egypt.
Food not.
Yes, and the food, all.
Okay,
we
just
like,
send message to your friends in your country about Egypt.
come in Egypt because it's very nice country.
Nice to meet you.
Hi,
Your name?
I am Father Elijah from Philippines.
Welcome. Is it your first time in Egypt?
Yes, it's my first time.
And first time to ascend the mountain?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi. How many times and what's your name?
I'm Marites Corisma from Philippines. I've been here 7 times.
7 times.
Yes.
St. Catherine exactly or different places?
St. Catherine and different places.
Yeah. Perfect. أتعرف على حضرتك.
البير يوسف مرشد سياحة.
اهلا بيك. حضرتك يعني معاك جروب فلبيني، هل انت متخصص انجلش بس ولا بتعمل حاجه؟
لا بنشتغل انجليزي واندونيسي.
واندونيسي، يعني حضرتك بتتحدث الاندونيسي؟
شوية
جميل جدا. I'd like to know about the trip. You have just descending the mountain. So Could you tell me the trip? What time you have been up to mountain, and what about sun rising?
It's a very nice place, and I can feel the holy place there at Mount Sinai.
Some people say it's exhausted. This trip is very exhausted. Is it true?
I don't know of them, but me, I appreciate the view and the place.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of photos?
Yes,
Yeah.
I posted it in Facebook.
Do you pray there?
Yes, at the church, there at the top of the mountain.
If you don't mind, could you tell me what is the prayer you said, or what you asked God to fulfill for you?
Who continue support us, especially for peace in the world.
Yeah, hopefully so. It's the land of peace. Yeah. You have been here many times. Can you tell me the places you visit in Egypt?
We visited Egyptian Museum. We've been also to Luxor, the Karnak Temple. Then
You've been in Luxor and Aswan for cruise or not?
only
Is it
in
cruise?
Luxor, not cruise. And then here in Mount Sinai,
How many times in St. Catherine?
7 times.
Including in the program, it's including, so she must come to visit Saint Catherine.
Is it holy trip?
Yes,
You coming for holy sake?
yes,
7 times for holy sake.
yes,
But of course you visit different places, monuments and something like that in Luxor.
yes.
So what you like most in St. Catherine?
The Mount Sinai where Jesus gave the 10 Commandments to Moses.
7 times. Do you think that there is a difference between the first time and the last time?
Yes,
What is the difference?
the development of the Saint Monastery and the place was very improved now.
What other places you visit, other country, or you just specialize in Egypt?
Specialized in Holy Land here in
Holy
Egypt.
lands.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what about, I mean, the accommodation in St. Catherine? Do you like the accommodation?
Yes, of course, because they serve us very nice. They accommodate us and they give what is our need. Every time I request, quickly they serve us.
What are the message could you send to your people in your country?
So I would like to invite everyone to please come and visit Egypt and in this Holy Land, because this is a very nice experience, and it is unforgettable too, because this is the place where Jesus started his life.
Could you talk to us about the spiritual item in the pilgrimage? You already in the way to pilgrimage. What about this step?
Yes, here in Egypt you can feel the holy place, and then you can feel that people are so religious in terms of their spiritual life.
You feel safe here?
Yes,
Yeah,
very safe.
very safe. Thank you. Hopefully enjoying St. Catherine. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. Your name, please?
Bogdan.
Yeah. What's your nationality?
I'm from Romania.
Yeah, welcome. I'm just talking about climbing the mountain of Musa. You have already climbed the mountain?
Yes, just tonight.
Yeah. So.
For me, it was a very, I would say, complex experience, because it has a little bit of adventure, a little bit of unknown, a little bit of beautiful sceneries, and maybe the most important part, we had on the top of the mountain a little sermon with 10 commandments, and so it was also a spiritual experience as well.
What about your luggage while you climbing the mountain? Should you have food, water? What are you bagging?
Well, I actually took like an extra sweater,
Yeah.
because I knew that on top it might be a little bit cold. cold. I took some water and some very, very small snacks.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
And then have you finished all of them or not?
I shared some of them. I had some of them as well, and I also gave some of them to the Bedouin children that were waiting when we descended.
When you achieve the top, what's the demand you said?
You mean how difficult was it?
No, I mean you pray for God. Maybe you have a certain demands.
So personally I didn't do that, but I was sort of impressed by the fact that we were on the very top of the mountain where Moses received the Ten Commandments.
Do you have a lot of photos?
Yes, we took. Yeah.
So what other places have you visited in St. Catherine?
Well, actually, this was the first place we visited. We came last night, very late at about 9 p.m. So we will visit some other places today.
Yeah. Are you going to visit the monastery?
Yes, the monastery, and we have a very good priest who's presenting us the biblical history, and that's why we came here actually.
At night, what are you doing?
So I must admit that we were so tired that we didn't do very much. We socialized within our group, but it wasn't like a very intense night life.
Enjoy staying in St. Catherine and hopefully back for touristic visit to Egypt.
Yeah, thank you.
واحد من أهم المراحل التي يمر بها الحجيج في اتجاههم إلى القدس هو جبل موسى. بالتأكيد ليه أهمية سياحية ودينية، هو مكان مقدس هنتعرف عليه وهذا التقرير.
تمتلك محافظة جنوب سيناء العديد من المزارات السياحية الدينية، والتي تعد من أجمل المناطق السياحية الدينية على الإطلاق، منها منطقة جبل موسى الواقع بمدينة طور سيناء، وهو من جبال سيناء والتي ناجى من فوقها سيدنا موسى عليه السلام ربه جل وعلا. فعندما يبدأ الشخص في التسلق لجبل موسى يستشعر بروحانيات تملأ الأجواء. وهناك أيضا جبل التجليات الموجود بمنطقة سهل القاع التابع لمدينة طور سيناء. يقدر ارتفاع جبل موسى ب 2285 مترا فوق سطح البحر، وقد سمي بجبل موسى نسبة لنبي الله موسى عليه السلام الذي كلمه ربه على هذا الجبل وتلقى هناك الوصايا العشر. جبل موسى يعد من أشهر جبال سيناء على الإطلاق، ويزور آلاف السياح كل عام، والناظر من أعلى الجبل يتمكن من رؤية مشاهد جميلة لسلسلة الجبال المحيطة، خصوصاً في فترتي الشروق والغروب.
بقعة مقدسة هي مدينة سانت كاترين، وجبل موسى على وجه التحديد والذي يبلغ ارتفاعه 2285. بالتأكيد رحلة الصعود إليه هي رحلة شاقة لكنها ممتعة. كنا معاكم في مدينة سانت كاترين، استنونا وحلقة جديدة.